Welcome to my channel. This is Christopher of Marawanda Safaris. Here we are, and I'm today here with my partner, Double Whiskey. Double Whiskey is WW, as in Willy Wangombe. That's why in the VHF language of Morse code is Double Whiskey, WW. Today, he's going to tell us about what season and when to plan a safari. So Willy, which is the best time to do a safari? When can one do a safari in Kenya?
Thank you very much, my partner Chris. As you have been told, my names are Double Whiskey, and I have got a lot of experience in tour guiding. I'm ready to tell you that visiting Kenya can be a world of experience, and you can be able to visit our beautiful country any month of the year. Of course, there is a low season, there is high season, there is peak season, where most of the people all over the world want to come to Kenya, especially because of the famous wild-based immigration. Otherwise, wildlife, the people, the hotels, the nature will always be there. Ladies and gentlemen, I would recommend that any month is good for you because wildlife is ever there. It depends on your planning of the holiday. Maybe most of you have got families that will require you come with them, so you have to wait maybe for them to close the school.
Yes.
So visiting is any month. Most of the year of the calendar, the weather is good, and I can recommend, as one who is going out on safaris anytime, is good for you. Don't hesitate. Just inquire with Chris, my partner, which month you would like to come. He'll give you the quotation, and we'll give you all the details as all of you come different months, different days, different weeks. So feel free to get in touch with us.
Okay, Willy, Double Whiskey. Let me just ask now so that I know I get inquiries from people, clients who are willing to come. How many days would be good to have a good safari that can cover everywhere to see most of the attractions? What would you recommend the number of days to have a comprehensive safari?
Thank you very much, my partner Chris. I would recommend a minimum of 15 days safari, without counting, of course, the day you come, maybe spend a night in Nairobi after a long flight from wherever you are coming from. From day one, you go, or I would recommend you go most of the big parks we have in Kenya, and most of the parks, a minimum of 2 nights is highly recommended.
Yes.
There are those places we'll go and have a 1 night.
Yes.
And it is to be good for you.
Yes.
And the 15 days I'm recommending will be like what I can term as best of Kenya.
Yes.
Because within the 15 days,
Yes.
you have gone all most of the big parks
Yes.
in Kenya, and you end up going to the beach.
To the beach. So you do the coast, you end up in Diani and all those good places at the coast.
Yes.
That is lovely.
It might add up to being 17, depending on the days you would ask
Okay.
my partner Chris that you would like to spend at the beach.
Alright.
But the 15 days are
quite-
exclusively on safari,
On safari.
without the days you spend in the beach. The beach you might stay 2 days, 3 days, 4 days,
That is lovely.
but 15 days are the actual days I would recommend for safari itself,
Okay.
in the natural and the game reserves.
All right. And what kind of transport do you use, especially going to the bush?
That's another good question. When going to safaris in Kenya, we got 2 modes of transport.
Yes.
There is the normal minibus,
Yes.
which have got a capacity of 8 people,
Yes.
Though we recommend 6 people per
Yes.
minibus because of window seating.
Oh, okay.
You need your own window,
Window,
when you are
okay.
taking pictures with your cameras.
Yes.
Though the capacity is 8, but minimum 6 people, the better
That's better.
for your cameras and for your legs
Okay.
space. That is.
All right.
The other mode of transport is the 4x4s, Land
The
Cruisers.
Land Cruiser.
The Land Cruisers I would recommend also, but that one depends on individuals
Yes.
because prices are different.
Yes.
From the normal minibuses to Land Cruisers,
Yes.
prices are different. So
Okay.
you can expect more money when you use Land Cruisers
Yes.
on safari.
And I'm told the Land Cruiser safaris, you need to also highlight this, that some have AC, air conditioning enabled. Would that affect the price?
It will affect the price
Okay.
very much.
All right.
If you request
Yes.
a Land Cruiser with AC
Yes.
throughout your safari, the price definitely will be
Will go
more
more.
because also of the consumption of the fuel.
All fuel, all right.
Yes.
So-
There are those 4x4s, Land
Yes.
Cruisers,
Yes.
that are also not air conditioned.
Yes.
The price will be different.
Okay.
They are all good,
Yes.
but it depends on each client's individual requirements.
All right.
Minibuses, the same.
Same.
There are those that are fully conditioned,
Yes.
and there are those which are not.
All right.
So the difference will vary.
Now, Willie, something else I also want to ask. Both the van and the Land Cruiser have the pop-up roof so that you can stand there and you'll be able to capture the best of your photos with your cameras.
Thank you very much. Both mode of transport,
Yes.
the 4x4 Jeeps,
Yes.
they are equipped with the pop-up roofs.
Yes.
So if you use a Jeep with the 4x4,
Yes.
it is the same as the van when it comes to game viewing.
All right.
It is only that some people would prefer more to feel they're in the bush with a Jeep which is 4x4.
Okay.
And that is still very okay.
That is lovely.
Viewing, both have got a pop-up roof.
Okay.
The normal minibus
Yes. And the Land Cruiser.
and the 4x4 Jeep.
Okay.
So it depends on individuals'
Yes.
pockets,
Okay.
pocket-wise.
Fine. So you see, guys. you
So
need to-
everybody-
you need to keep up.
yeah,
save your money
everybody-
so that you get the best of that which you want to have.
Yes, everybody or every client is well catered for,
Yes.
depending on your pocket.
Okay.
Those who have a
Budget.
budget
Yes.
travelers,
There's something for you.
there is still something for you in
Okay.
the mode of transport.
All right.
That is the minibus.
Yes.
Those who feel that their pockets are well,
Yes. They want to give a treat. For
they want to
themselves.
give a
Then
treat
you
to
can just
themselves.
enjoy for yourself.
They
and
enjoy
spend.
with a 4x4 Jeep.
Yes. Exactly.
That's right.
Fine. Let's go to accommodation. Really. What kind of accommodation do we have for clients there in the parks?
We got accommodation for everybody.
Yes.
Because we have those camping tented camps,
Yes.
which can be as low as maybe $60, $70
Yes. That's for budget, right?
for budget travelers
Yes.
onwards.
Yes.
And we still have luxury tented lodges,
Thank you.
luxury which can go even up to $400 a night,
$5 a night. Oh, right.
500 US
Yes.
a night.
Yes.
Luxury tented lodges, they are there.
That is
Then there
lovely.
is the lodges
Yes.
also
Yes.
for budget travelers, for
Yes.
middle class, and for the very high end
Okay.
lodges. They are there for everybody.
All right.
So accommodation, individual's pocket.
Fine.
Because
okay.
those who feel that they want a
A
5-star
5-star. You can see one.
accommodation,
Yes.
you always get them
Yes.
in most of the
I know
national parks that
I
we
know
go.
some guests would rather, for as long as the attention is on wildlife, accommodation does not really have to be so classy.
That's it. That's it.
Because you're in the matter, you just want to see the animals and enjoy for yourself.
Yes, some don't mind about very accommodation.
Yes.
They want to see the nature,
The nature.
at its best.
Yes,
So as
because
long as
of
the accommodation is reasonable,
Yes.
well,
That makes sense.
well and good.
Yeah, that's nice.
So accommodation should not be a
An
big
an
issue, but individual's taste.
Fine. Now, something else I just wanted to highlight also, Willie, what is the community in that area in Masai Mara? And what activity is there outside wildlife for the community? Do you have homes where people would want to go to community villages? And what activities are there?
Thank you very much. That's another good question. Apart from the wildlife,
Yes.
there are different tribes in Kenya, as many as 42
Yes.
tribes we have in Kenya. So in most of the parks that you'll be able to visit,
Yes.
there are those tribes who reside next to them.
Next to them.
For example, when you go to a national game reserve like Samburu,
Yes.
you get the tribe there are the Samburu people.
People.
And outside the parks,
Yes.
they are where Samburus live
Yes.
in villages. They are very social people,
Yes.
and that's a tribe that you can be able to take advantage of
Yes.
to visit their villages,
Okay.
where they live naturally,
Naturally.
naturally,
Okay.
their homes, their way of life. When you go to a place like Masai Mara,
Yes.
they are the famous Masai tribe.
Yes.
So outside the park,
Yes.
you will find the Masai people.
Yes.
So people take advantage of seeing the game
Yes.
and the people who reside next to the park,
Yes.
like the Maasai people.
Yes. Okay.
Depending on one's time factor,
Yeah.
and those are optional activities like we have.
Yes.
That is, you see the game.
Yes.
That's what have brought you to the park.
Yes.
But there is always time to
To
see,
interact with the
to interact with the
community,
local people, the
and see
community.
how they live.
We can always
And
arrange.
have a Maasai dance,
dances.
all that. They do all those.
They do all
events.
that. We can have programs to visit the Maasai village
Oh yes, yeah, as in giving back, go and donate and
To
give
donate.
stuff and all that.
and see how they live.
Yes, and buy their handicrafts
And,
you see
and
their
use their way of
beadwork,
life.
whatever the souvenirs and everything that you can be able to buy.
Those are optional activities that we can recommend
That,
on individual
that is
time,
yes.
and if you would like to have a quality time with the local people.
All right. Fine.
That one we can always organize
Yes.
locally when you are here.
Yes. Then that is nice. Fine. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, friends on YouTube, kindly subscribe, share, put a comment below there, and you can put in any inquiry on how to make a safari, and then this team will make for you a costing and an itinerary so that we can make for you one of the best safaris that you won't forget for your entire life. Thank you so much. Till next time, we're going to do another video for you. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Looking forward.